We are now going to start, Steve, if I could just ask you to stay here for just a second. We are now going to start our Promise Flower ceremony. And I agree with Bill. It really is the emotional heart of the event, and I will try to get through it in one piece. But here, Steve, I'd love to give you this blue flower. You'd stand here with me as we do this. I wonder if those of you who are seated would stand at this moment. If you can't stand, please, obviously stay seated, but if you can, that's great. So as you look around you, you'll notice a sea of orange, yellow, purple, and blue flowers. And these flowers highlight our different reasons for being here today, all of our reasons for ending Alzheimer's. So would Lucretia Way come up, please? Okay. Does anybody know Lucretia? Okay, how about this? Who's holding an orange flower? I need someone with an orange flower to come on up. Hey, Dagmar, wonderful. All right. All right. So the orange flower represents people like Dagmar Dolby, who's worked tirelessly to raise money from her friends and neighbors and colleagues. And she's here today because she supports the cause and vision of a world without Alzheimer's. So if you have an orange flower, would you please raise it now? Join Dagmar in raising hers and keep it held high. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, I know you do. Okay, now I'd like to introduce Elise and Zoe Nickel. And they're going to be bringing up purple flowers. And Elise and Zoe lost their grandma. Is that right? Your grandma, that's right, to Alzheimer's. And they are here today because they really care about this mission. And so they want to honor their grandmother. And if you have a purple flower, please, girls, why don't you come up here so people can see you? Great. Please join us in raising your purple flower and keeping it held high. How about Jason Laveglia? Is Jason here? Here's Jason. Great. Jason's bringing a yellow flower to the stage. Why don't you two move up too? You're in the shadows. Yeah, great. And Jason is here today. He represents people who are caring for someone with Alzheimer's. He's here today because he's caring for his mom who has vascular dementia. And he recently moved to San Francisco just to be closer to her and become more deeply involved in her care. Volunteering and being more involved in her care has really given him a deeper understanding of the disease and how much needs to be done. So if you have a yellow flower, would you please join Jason in raising it now and keeping it held high? Wow, this is a great sight to see. Okay, got all my flowers here? All right, and Steve, you represent people who are living with a dementia-related disorder. And so if you have a blue flower, would you please raise it now and keep it held high? I think you, like me, you were doubtless very moved by what Steve and Tracy had to say. And they are here to say that even though the road ahead may be uncertain, right now the disease is not going to silence them or keep them from stopping to walk with all of us today. And he is walking for himself and for the more than 5 million other people in the country who currently have the disease. So if you take a look at all these people and the symbolic flowers they hold, they represent the promises that we've come together today to fulfill. It's a colorful display of our intent to honor, to remember, to care, and to fight for a cure. So now look around you. No matter what color you're holding, you're not alone in facing Alzheimer's, and you're not alone in your dedication to conquering this disease. These flowers, and I'm supposed to raise mine, but I don't have one, but if I did, it would be purple. These flowers are our reasons to end Alzheimer's, and this is our fight to win, and we are going to win it. And I believe that the end of Alzheimer's starts with you, it starts with me, and together we're going to put a stop to this disease. Thank you so much for coming out and for raising your flowers. And I think the next speaker is Dennis. You can put the flowers down now and take a seat. Thank you.